Father, forgive us for what we must do. You'll forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. And when we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again.
Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of the Fisherman Fishing Planet. We are still here at Sander Baggersee. Thought I might do a little something different this time. I've been fishing from the boat some, most of it offshore, but I think this time we're going to try some trolling. We have tried trolling at just about every waterway except for this one so far. Might as well give it a try. There's supposed to be a lot of pike here. Might see if there's anything else that might go for these lures too. I'm not really sure what will, but we'll find out, I guess. Anyway, we're going to come in here. I believe it's a little bit late for the peak, so we may have to fast forward time to the next one. And yes, it is coming out of the peak right now. Since it's a sunny day, the next one's going to be right about 7 p.m. So we got to get it to the evening. Now I'm going to be using my Predator boat. And I've gotten some questions from people before about how in the world I was able to get rod holders on my boat. Well, this is only in the Fisherman. And I'm not sure about some of the other boats, but I know this one came with a DLC called the Predator Pack, and this one just happened to have rod holders, which is perfect. The only other game I've seen with the rod holders was the Catch. It has them as well. You do a lot of bottom fishing in the Catch. But what we're going to do is we're going to skirt around the edges here. Once we get ourselves situated, we're going to fast forward time to 7 p.m. Yeah, I didn't want to waste any of the time because the peak is very short. I don't know what the next day is supposed to be, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is stop this real quick, and we're going to get a couple of our rods out here. I've got, check my inventory, this one's my Rivertex Zeus. I'm going to try a buzzbait on this one. I have not trolled with buzzbait, but I might give it a shot. And on here one we've got the Sharpcaster. I've got a medium spoon, 1.5 ounce. We'll try these to start off with. We've got a few spinners that we can use. More buzz baits, larger ones, smaller ones. I think these spinner baits, these 3/4 ounce, might do really well too. So we also have some bullet spinners and some narrow spoons. I think we've got a lot of options here. So let's go ahead, toss this one out. You don't want it out too far. You also don't want it too close to the boat. Okay, I need to get, let's see, it was number 6. This has the buzzbait on it. We'll toss that way out there. Now the boat is still running, just barely. Now we want to tap this and get it to about 1% or 2%. That should get us at a speed that's good for trolling. Now you can see that buzzbait right on top of that water like that. I'm just curious to see how well this does. But I want to get over here by this cover. I'm getting a lot of blips, so that's a good sign. At least we know there's fish. As far as whether it's the right kind of fish, that's anybody's guess. Yeah, I want to skirt kind of near these lily pads because probably be some predators about them, so I'm just going to keep an eye on these, and if anything goes after it, I'll bring it back. Oh, looks like we had something go after one of those, and I think it actually is on it. Let's see if we got him. I think we got one on the other one too. Yep, I got us a young Northern Pike on this one. Let's see what we got on the other one. I think he's still on there. Yep, we got him. Another young Northern Pike. So yep, they are definitely going for those lures. Both of them did real well. Now that's a 5-aught hook. I'm surprised the young ones went after that. Now this one's always a good one to use. But that went a lot better than I expected, honestly. I wasn't sure because there's not a lot of species here that really go for the top or the lures. We got to get the engine started again. Yeah, when you pull the fish in, it will automatically stop the boat, which is really good. Okay, 4% may be a little bit fast. Yeah. You have to really play with this to get it just right. 2%'s alright, I guess. I've caught them most often between 1 and 2%. Anything faster than that, you're probably not going to get anything. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what happens when we get down to the river too, because that's going to be probably a good area for the pike, but I honestly have not fished for them there. Yeah, look at all this cover. This is good stuff here, guys. Now you just have to make sure you keep looking back. These are pretty heavy rods, so they don't bend a whole lot unless I get something really big on there. Uh-oh. It's a little shallow there. Didn't see that. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if that's the bank over there or if that's like a small island. It's hard to tell from here. Doesn't matter. I've got one on number 1. Damn, this buzzbait's really doing well. There's another young northern. Let's see, that's the 1 ounce. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and grab this. I might see just how well the Now this one always does pretty well, but I think I want to see if I can get something with a bigger hook. That's got a 5/0. Yeah, see this has a 6/0. I think I want to try this spinnerbait. And I probably would be best to put a leader on it. Let's see, I have one on that one. This has got, oh yeah, this has got some heavy duty line. We will not have any problem catching something with this, providing it doesn't bite through it. Let's just put some 41 pound on there. That should be more than enough to do the job. I think the engine's still running. Let's see here. Yep. That looks like a good speed, about 3 miles per hour. 2 to 3 miles per hour is what we're shooting for. Anything faster, again, probably just wasting our time. There's lots of lily pads over here. Now I'm going to be, I'm going to be coming upon the hot spot for these guys, so we're going to be getting a lot more of them, maybe some of their big brothers. Yeah, these little fellas, they're okay, but we want something a little bit bigger than that. Now I'm seeing a lot of stuff up near the surface of the water. So we've got a lot of activity here. I just gotta watch, make sure the bottom doesn't get too shallow. Ah, there we go. Got this off the narrow spoon. Another young Northern Pike. Yeah, I think we might have something on this one too. Either that or it's hitting bottom, I'm not sure. No, I think it's just hitting bottom. Yeah, we've only got the young ones so far. I think I might take a look at the map here real quick. Now, as far as other species, I think it might only be the perch and the Northern Pike that would go for any of these. Yep, I don't think there's anything else that will. The Zander might. So using the narrow spoons and the medium spoons is definitely a good idea. So I think those three are about the only ones you can really go for. But some of them come pretty big in here, so definitely worth a little bit of a try. I love to do the trolling. Let's see here. We're going to have to back up just a little bit. Looks like we ran ashore. Alright guys, I am back. I did do some trolling through the night, but honestly, On sunny days, the trolling or the fishing is not all that great here. If you check the map, whenever you have a sunny day, I might not be able to see it here, but they had very, very flat peaks. Didn't get much of anything, honestly. We're going to give it another shot here in the daytime, but this time I have moved all the way down to here. I did discover you can't take the boat onto the river. I thought, well, I'll take the boat over here because this looks like a really good spot to try some fishing. You can't, which I'm not real happy with. Never gone that far with the boat. But we're going to try this again. We're going to use, I think I'm going to go ahead and use what I already have on the lines. I've got the narrow spoon and medium spoon. We'll try at this end of things, see if things go any better. But to be perfectly honest, it really hasn't gone that great. I mean, I got the young Northern Pike, but that's about all. I kind of expected to get some Zander, but I think I would have if I'd been able to get to the river, honestly. But they've got like 3 buoys at the end of the river there, and you can't go any further. It's like hitting a wall. So that was a little bit disappointing. But we're going to go ahead and try skirting alongside of here. I'm going to go, hopefully I can get through here. I like to go around the outer edges here because this looks like a really good spot. There's a lot of cover. Looks like a crane crashed right there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, guys, that you can seriously explore, but not all of it's accessible by the boats, unfortunately. Haha, we got one, finally. We got one. I think it's another young one. Yep. The young Northern Pike definitely go for the trolling. Just not the big guys. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. I thought I had another one on here, but I don't think so. Alright, finally. Took a while. But definitely it seems to be. Now this I got off of the crankbait. Still the young Northerns. That is just what we're getting here, guys. Got him off the crankbait. As soon as I got near the lily pads, that seems to be where they are to be found. I thought I would see them in some other locations, but the lily pads is definitely where they are. So what I'm going to do now that I've kind of established where they are located, I am going to skirt around wherever there are lily pads, and we'll see if we can't get something bigger than a young Northern Pike. Yeah, we're really looking for those reeds right over there. That's what we want. So that has been established. That's where they're found here. Now, where the big ones are, I'm not really sure I could tell you. We're going a little fast here. We need to... But yeah, I would think they'd be around any kind of structure, but it's not seeming to be the case here. But I do know that there's a lot more structure right on the other side of here in these 2 lakes here. I bet these are going to be very prolific, if I can get there, that is. Hope it isn't one of those locations where it's going to stop me from going there. I always like to go by the docks. There's a lot of these partial docks that are broken up. Looks like we got something. I'm not sure if it's on the first one or the second one though. It's on the first one. I think we got one on the second one too. There we go. And this one seems to be a little bit more of a fighter. Oh, there we go. We got us a real fish this time. Now we're talking. Yeah, I saw some bait fish flipping around on the side there, and I'll show you where I was seeing them here. I think yeah, I need to start her back up again. No, I don't. Yeah, there's a spot over here that might be productive, guys. If you look at the map, it's right here at that point. I went right through here. You could see all kinds of fish jumping. We're going to stop that. We're going to throw out this. Whoop, that's the wrong one. Or throw these back out again, but I got fish on both of them as I went through there. I'm using this 6-foot crankbait that puts it down about a good depth for the pike. We're going to try skirting around that again. Yeah, we're just going to kind of go around like this and see if we could pull off that same trick. I don't know if we can or can't, but that seems to be one thing you need to do is, like, once you find a spot, you gotta take advantage of it. Yeah, they jumped all over the place right here, and I went right through the middle of them. It was no sooner that I did that like that, just like that, as you saw, it worked. Yeah, there you go. Now that's what we call fun. And for some reason they're right here. I don't know why. And I don't know if we can pull it off again, but okay, we're in a very shallow area here. Alright, we're gonna make another pass just to see if we can't get another big one. There's a bunch of them here. There's a bunch of fish here. That's all there is to it. And we are going to try to do our darndest to take advantage of it. I'm going to get a little more speed here. It might be a little too much. But like I said, right through here It's where these guys have been. Yep, see, there's those bait fish I was talking about. Those are good areas to go through. Try one more pass. And if we don't get anything, we'll go ahead and move on to the next location. But I thought I'd give it a try again. We may have taken advantage of as much as we can. Oh well, that was fun though, while it lasted. Now we're gonna head on over here, and once I get here, I'll take a look around. If it looks like it's gonna be promising, I'll bring you back. Well, I don't think we can get over there this way. There is a bridge. It seems to go right across it. Which means they have got it blocked. I'll be darned. But I think we have us a fish anyway. Yes, we do. So this is a good place for fishing for them. Let's see what we got here. Another young northern. Now this didn't seem to have the cover I was hoping for, but there's definitely a fish on it. Okay, let's back this up a little bit. And if they got the same situation, I guess we're limited to what we can... Just this, I guess. Yep, you can't get back there. I'll be dagged. Nope, you cannot go. Boats are not allowed in that area. Well, that stinks. That stinks. Well, let's throw our lines out there and try along here. That's not the line I wanted. Wrong line. Thought I hit 6. And 7. And we'll just go ahead and keep going this way, see if anything goes for it one more time. But yeah, we only managed to get one regular sized northern pike. No big guys. Nothing else seemed to be interested. But yeah, they've got most of this area blocked off to the boats, which with the boat I could definitely get some advantages, especially some of those deep holes. Aha. One more fish. One more fish. Oh. God, he got off of it. Well, we got this one, I think. Yep, it's probably another young Northern Pike. Well, you can definitely get the young Northern Pike off of this. And apparently the occasional normal size one, but I haven't had any success in getting anything other than that, guys. Been all around this lake. But it was definitely worth a try. But yeah, all of this area here is off limits. And all of this area here is off limits. You basically only have this area from here to here. That's it. So you gotta make the most of it with your boat. Kind of disappointing, honestly. I thought I could go to every location. I'd never tried before. Now that I know, probably stick with doing the bottom fishing, which is probably the best. Bottom and float is best for this lake anyway. But you gotta give it a try. Every location I like to give a try with the trolling. But yeah, like the blue crabman, the trolling there is great. So have to wait and see what some of the others are gonna be like. I think after this though, it's just the. Is it the willows? I think after this. Maybe there's one more in between. I can't remember which one it is actually. Oh, I think Octuba's after this. Haven't trolled there. That could be a good place to troll. Without a doubt, that could be a good place to troll. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another episode of the Fisherman Fishing Planet. I think the next time we're going to come out, maybe go on the boat and do some bottom fishing this time. Or some float fishing, or both. Do a little of both. And see if we can get about getting some of those big old carp again. Anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.